Hello, everyone. My name is Michael, son of Michael. I'm just here to upload another video. And, man, my heart is so full. It is just so full these days from all the things I've been learning from those who I simply did not expect to be learning it from. To put it simply, to put it plainly and simply, I did not expect to be learning such things from so many people. It's amazing, right? Tonight, I just came from a fellowship, a Bible study, in fact, that I was invited to by my new church family, by some members of my new church family. Now, this new church has welcomed me with open arms. They welcomed me more than any other church I've been to. And although other churches have welcomed me in certain ways, it still felt more surface level. Like they were only doing it kind of because like they had to, and they just not like they really didn't like want me there, but they wanted to not be disloyal to Christ, kind of thing, you know. But these people seem to genuinely want me at their services, and this family today that welcomed me into their home. Now, to me, that is mind blowing, right? Because no one, people don't do that, right? Not to people like me of my size and of my color. They usually, especially people who don't look like me. So for these people to welcome me into their home, it showed me a lot. And then while I was there having fellowship and food and Bible study with them, they taught me and showed me a lot. A lot. I learned so much from just hanging around them. I learned what family could be like, what it could feel like to have a family. We got to talk about the things of God. It was eye-opening in so many ways. These people had such a big heart, and I'm just blown back and thankful for these people being in my life. I'm thankful that they invited me into their home to fellowship with them, right? Because I'm still new to this church and they welcomed me in. But that's the love of Christ, right? That's what we're supposed to do with one another. But not every church does it, right? Most people, whether they're in Christ or not, choose to live in fear. They choose to be afraid of you rather than to let you in and to get to know you a little bit and see where your head truly is. These people were not afraid. These people were not reticent to let me into their space. Whereas if I was to let someone in mine, even though I live alone, I would have been more reticent. I would have been more like, I don't know, not to them, but just period to anyone. Even to women I've dated. I don't even let them come here to my home. But that's just the nature of how Christ works. He uses people to break through to us. I was going through a little bit of a funk lately and not knowing how I was going to deal with it. And I was questioning things in my mind as far as should I stay at this church or not, because I always look for reasons to run away. I look for reasons to go rather than reasons to stay. My first instinct is always to run. I know that about myself now. Now, since I always want to run, it doesn't take much for me to do so, right? I have gone to this church before years ago and noticed a couple of little things that were probably imaginary, right? But I used them to let me run. And I've done that to every fellowship I've ever attended. I always use some little imagined slight, or not imagined, but usually a small slight. I use those to allow me to run. Recently, I've attended many churches, right, just to see if it's for me or not. And I've narrowed it down to two. After tonight, I've narrowed it down to one. I've come to know what is real and what is not, what true love looks like and what it doesn't look like. The other church that I'm going to be exiting, yes, they show me some love, but I really only get that love from like one or two people. Everybody else seems very hesitant to even say hello to me. So, what I'm going to do is go where the love is, where the love of Christ is. And I recommend you do the same because what else are we here for except to spread the love of Christ? And it's better to spread that love with others who love the same. So if I'm going to spread the love of Christ, who better to have around me than those who already spread such love and have such love within them that exudes from within them to the outside. Sorry. Yeah, I feel so grateful. This is exactly what I prayed for. I prayed for God to bless me with a church family, a true church family, where I'm not tempted by the women who are around. I'm not tempted by anything there, right? Where I can experience the fullness of the glory of God and we can fully give Him praise and be a true family, even though none are related. This is what I wanted. Fellowship, and true friendship among those who really love the Lord. And I found it. I had found it before, but I didn't know what I had found. And how many of us can attest to that? How many of us found something prior or previous that we didn't then had to come back to it later, having not known what we had found before? We don't appreciate what we have sometimes until we leave and venture off and experience something else and then realize, whoa, the thing that was for me was there all along. So I encourage you, if you are like me and at heart you truly want a church family and a church home, don't stop seeking because the Spirit will tell you how to move and he will show you through the actions of others where you should be. I have been shown by the pastor, by the congregants. When I wanted to doubt everyone, all they kept doing was just showing me love and showing me reasons why I should stay. This is truly a blessing and this has never happened before. Usually people only want me to stay so that I can continue to be of service. They just want another body to serve. They don't really want me there. They don't really even want to know me. They don't care anything about that, right? So I encourage you, keep on looking, keep on trying, because it's out there. And if you don't believe that going to a church is for you, then more will be revealed. Because I guess everything ain't for everybody. But I need that fellowship and I need that closeness, right? Because it's something I've never had in my life. So I need it. I don't know what you need. Pray and it will be revealed to you. Until next time, thank you, and I appreciate your time. Bye bye.